And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Nigel Beal.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Peter Cruz. What's the scouting report on him?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Nigel Beal, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains 1-0. So up next, Nigel Beal. He's 0 for 1. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? First pitch, and he just misses.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done.
Off, he was late. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. And there's a foul ball.
One time right now.
The kick, the 3-2. Right side. Manzanillo steps on the bag. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's a speed threat. Thomas Ridgway. Popped up. Beal gets under it. Squeezes it. Out number 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Wade Raking. Next pitch is popped up.
You got it.
Beal pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Now back.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for the Orioles, Nigel Beal. Still no hits on the board. First hit in this one. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Wait for a good one now.
The wind and the pitch. That one the other way. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
On the line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Jose Liriano. To third, Beal. Tosses to first, and that is that. Base is empty with 2 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Nigel Beal. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. Swings through that one, 0-1. And ball 1. And here it comes. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
A 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here comes a 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Now get your pitch up there.
3-2. Ripped into left center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Ozzie Guerra, the next to hit for the Orioles. The pitch. Throw to third. Save.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
He goes down looking. And up next for St. Louis, Jose Liriano. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Puts a bunt down. Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So 2 away with nobody on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Nigel Beal. Doubled his first time up. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the inning. And now Nigel Beal.
Third baseman.
Aller back to work. Good eye right there. Beal measures 6 feet 4 inches. A member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next pitch is downstairs. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
In the air, left field. Padilla makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Nigel Beal, 1 for 3. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cruz makes the grab on the run. So 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left straight. And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. One down. Next to hit, Nigel Beal, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. First offering misses the mark. Pickoff throw. Choi dives back in safely. The 1-0. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Choi coming home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
All right, let's go.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ozzie Guerra. The 1-2. Runner takes off for third. Called strike 3. Throw to third. Save. Two outs with a man at third. Bruno Ferreira now at the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And a 3-2. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that.
So up next, Vladimir Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. The 1-1. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Cedeno headed for the plate. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. That could be it.
Here's a big power threat. Nigel Beal. He doubled home a run in his first AB. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Beal measures 6 feet 4 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Tied up here in the early going. In the air, left side. Padilla should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Nigel Beal. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
All right, one time right here. big dog. Get your pitch.
On the ground to short, could be 2. The flip to second, over to first, double play. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Robbie Boucher. 0-2 now. On the ground to the left. Third out, and that ends the frame.
All right, let's go.
And into the box for Baltimore, Nigel Beal. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Digging in, Ozzie Guerra. The 3-1. Runner on the go.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the right fielder, Bruno Ferreira. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 out. And your final 10-5. And the road team picks up. And our entire. From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars. Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles, leading the AL in batting average. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
First pitch swinging.
Hey, what's up, Jalen?
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 1 out with 2 aboard.
No, not yet, man.
The next to hit for the Orioles.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Castro over at second. Beal over at first with 1 away.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ben Tejada. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Got him looking. 3rd out. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second for Baltimore. No score.
Oh, really? That's interesting, man.
Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles, and he's already singled in this game.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Come on, big dog. Pitch. Nobody better.
Beal measures 6 feet 4 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Another move to first, and he's back in that time as well.
Oh, come on, man. There's 2 outs.
Foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On to inning number 4. Man at second here with 2 away. Nigel Beal will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms on.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Run comes in from second. It's 2-1.
There we go. Let's go, Beal.
Third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ozzie Guerra. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention
to first, and they've got him picked off. Beal hung up in a rundown now. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him. Runs for him, and they back here at the ballpark. Leading off, Termarr Johnson. On the ground. What a stop. Over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So first and second with 2 outs. Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one down the line. They say you went.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 5-1 is how it ends as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Nigel Beal, the American League leader in batting average this season. Now a pop-up on the infield. Stewart moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And Nigel Beal digs in now. First time up was a pop-out. There's the strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
A little bit low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't see.
That'll do it. Orioles strand a couple. So 2 down, and stepping in for Boston, Alberto Delgado. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Doug Stewart. Bounce to the left side. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next for the Orioles, Nigel Beal. First pitch just misses.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Choi aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Nigel Beal.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out.
Base hit into the outfield. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 3-2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control. Right. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
No errors. They left 8 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division. Murray Rouse up next for the Red Sox. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a pop-up. Medeiros under it. Makes the grab. 1 down. And now, Nigel Beal. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up and welcome back. On to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. And he drops it down the third baseline. Beal. On the run, sends it over to first. In there safely. So 1 out, nobody on. Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That misses. And that is ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all.
Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Alberto Delgado. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Medeiros hauls it in, and there's one away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Nigel Beal. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. You know, these Orioles being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2.
Hey, what's up, Beast?
Next offering is
how you doing, buddy?
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. It's almost Friday. Thank God, man.
It's
been a long week at work.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go, and he walked him.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers.
Hey, did you happen to see if Malik Cunningham got any playing time tonight? Just thinking they were playing. Patriots were.
You would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands.
Runner takes off in the air of the infield, and the infield fly rule called.
Gotcha. I'll have to look at his stats, see if he got some reps.
First and second, one out. And into the box for Baltimore, Ben Tejada. And the 0-1. He's trying for third. In the air, right field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now. Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. That takes low for ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence.
Oh, really?
They
get any catches?
Pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to huddle up a little bit.
Missed that one.
Makes the grab for the second out. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 15 hits, no.
And next for the Red Sox, David Ellis. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw is wild and it gets away. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting. So digging in, Nigel Beal, the American League leader in RBIs this year. Up the middle, Johnson. And that will end the inning.
Oh man, I picked the wrong archetype. Whoops.
Here. And at first, and stepping in is the speedy Nigel Beal.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
On the ground, right side. On to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories? Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Nigel Beal.
First offering, and it just misses.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
And a pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
And that's ball
Ball
4.
4. Take your base.
What a battle. It's not
Gotcha.
always easy laying off
I
a
hope so,
3-2
because
pitch,
I know he's going to get a shot at wide receiver, but not
Next to hit for
quarterback, I
Baltimore,
don't think.
Ozzie Guerra.
I hope he makes an impact.
Now, these guys definitely
I think he's going to be a good player.
Swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
that goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to.
The batter,
Nigel Beal,
third
the
baseman,
next to hit for the Orioles.
Nigel Beal.
That one misses. 1-0. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And the righty deals. Swing and a base hit.
Round it. Pick up the ball. Nice hit, big guy. Attaboy.
And now Ozzie Guerra. 1-2 now. Runner takes off. Ferreira, the next to hit for the Orioles. The 0-2. That's to third. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, and he's safe at first.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean,
Hey, what's up, Eddie? How you doing?
Single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so. Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals.
Man, we have been getting our butts kicked. Might end up getting traded this season. I don't know.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Interleague. Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles. The leading home run hitter in the American League. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Giants are NL. They're National League. And we're in like a little interleague play for the next 3 games, I think.
The 1-2.
Again, I picked the wrong
now
2-2. Archetype. It's 2 games in a row. I'm really got me messed up.
Bounce to the right side. One gone, bottom half of the first. Man at first with one gone. Nigel Beal, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Beal getting to start at the hot corner. 36 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Throw over to first, and he's back safely.
Fastball. God almighty. My timing's off.
Pretty good pitch. Top of the...
My timing is off.
Nigel Beal. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First offering misses the mark. On the ground, a second,
Man.
right 2. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feet.
Yeah, I remember that.
First and second, 1 out. Drew Jones, the next Giant to hit.
That happened a few months ago.
2 on, 1 out. Grounded to third, could be 2. Tags the runner. Over to first, safe.
Just missed.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Nigel Beal.
Hey, nice patient. Get your pitch.
And it's fouled away. Vaughn is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Next pitch is inside. 1-1.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 3-1. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got good
But
pull
it
and
definitely
trigger
was
on
a strike.
fastball at the knees.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a...
All right, now we're going to try to select the correct archetype here.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
All right, we're facing a righty this time.
And into the box for Baltimore, Nigel Beal, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Choi stands at first with 1 out. That's a little bit low. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next pitch is outside.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Williams picks over. Choi back in on a dive.
Right here, one time.
And the right-hander deals. In the air, center field. Van Dyke settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now the big-time power threat, Nigel Beal. Light out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That missed inside, and it's a ball and a strike. First and third, 1 down. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one is off the plate. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Play under it. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking.
Nigel Beal, the next to hit for the Orioles. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely, it's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Oh, 2 now.
1-2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Throw to first. Huff back easily. And a rope into center field, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Second and third, 1 gone. And here's the first baseman, Ozzie Guerra, 1 for 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So up next, Ben Tejada.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the air, right field. play. Settles under it and makes the catch. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Nigel Beal.
The third baseman, Nigel
Hughes back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, Felix Castaneda. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field.
Ball, I got it.
And that'll do it. 4-1 the final here today as the And here is Nigel Beal. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. Carroll throws to first. Huff back on a dive. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Carroll, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Checks over to first, back safely. Huff, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a foul ball. Now move to first. Huff dives back in safely.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely.
Here we go.
Next one misses, and now 3-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Have a rip up there right now, huh?
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitter.
Back here in Baltimore, top of the second. Now it's the Giants catcher, Brian Diaz. That's to third, and it gets by him.